Hey guys, welcome to my live. If this is your first time here, my name is Dom. I am a brand ambassador for glitzaccessoriesandsuch.com, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to place dragon scales. Very simple, very basic placement. Anyone can do it. If you've never seen dragon scales before, this is the live for you to join. I will also be doing a really quick transfer, so if you want to see that, go ahead and stay tuned. I'm going to go ahead and get started. Good morning. We're going to need dragon scales. Let me show you again what dragon scales look like. I have a full collection of dragon scales, and I have even more than this. I have greens and yellows, and this one's my favorite. It's like a, these are actually my salon colors, my brand colors. And it's so pretty. It's like a chameleon color, where it reflects greens and purples and golds, a little bit of red. Like, this is beautiful. But those are my brand colors, Simply Nail Eden. And then you have some of your more popular colors. These pink. Every girl loves pink. I don't like pink. But most girls I know love pink, and these are just darling. So I'm going to show you how to use these little dramatic glitters. They again are called dragon scales, and they are available at glitzaccessoriesandsuch.com. We have them in smaller kits, and you can purchase them a la carte, and you can get a 10% discount with my code HEYDOM, HEYDOM. That way you can save on your purchase. And also right now, Glitz has get 10 glitters for $10. So if you want to get some really high quality nail art glitters that are suitable for the use of nail art, then I would take advantage of the deal right now. Glitz ships all over the US to Puerto Rico, Mexico, and that's one more place. Canada. Alright, so for this, you're going to need crystals. One of the, or two of the best kits to possibly get would actually be the Ultimate Combination kits. This one has over 20 different colors, but these are just filler crystals, sizes SS2 to SS16, I believe. We don't have any SS20 or 22 in this kit, but from size 2 to size 16 is amazing. And to have over 20 colors, and I say over 20 because this one right here has like several colors already. It's insane. And then the second crystal kit to get that is really good for beginners, and I believe both of these kits are under $100, especially with my code HEYDOM, HEYDOM. These had heavy use in my salon, and I did not even budge. Like, I didn't even budge. So with this kit, you will get over 20 grams of frames, and a 20-gram jar looks like this. I also have it in, I had a whole thing of mini beads. These I've been running through. But you get a 20-gram jar, you get 4 to 5 of these, okay, of frames and mini beads. It's absolutely amazing. This one jar by itself, I believe, is $14.99. So you basically get 3 jars for free, at least. Okay, and this is, it has like centerpieces and filler crystals and frames. So this is a really good beginner's crystal kit if you're wondering like what kind of kit should I get. I'm a beginner and I just wanted to know what kind of like stuff should I get, what could help me on my journey. That answers your question, hopefully. Alright, so I'm going to just play around with this nail here really quick. I'm going to create a different background. I'm going to give you 2 tutorials in one today. Really quick and really simple though. So we're going to start off with this beautiful nail here. I'm going to apply Premium Transfer Foil Gel from the Cuticle to Free Edge. Hi Rachel. Very thin coat. But I want to make sure it's even as well. It's like not even in the center, so I'm going to go ahead with one more stroke down the center of the nail. I want to place this nail into the lamp for 60 seconds. Excuse me, 30 seconds. It is Premium Transfer Foil Gel. You place Premium Transfer Foil Gel into the 48-watt lamp or higher for 30 seconds and 30 seconds only. Otherwise, you won't get the proper cure for that nail or for the product. I want to go in with this single foil transfer from Glitz. It is really pretty. It is a lace work pattern or a lace design. It is extremely subtle. So when I place it on this nail, it will kind of fade into the background. I just want to show you all how to do this and how to create dynamic backgrounds for your crystal art. If you missed how to ombre gel polish, then you'll have to go back on my Reels tab and find the ombre tutorial. Alright, so now we're going to be working with this transparent foil. Transparent foils are kind of hard to work with for some people because you don't know which side is which. But I'm going to show you how to tell. So, the side that faces up off of the nail plate will be the shiny side. You see how shiny this is? Also, when you feel it with your fingers, you could even feel it in a glove, okay? As long as you have a thinner pair of gloves on. I think the thicker gloves, you might have a little bit more difficulty. But you just kind of rub it and you'll feel like very slick, right? That's the top of the foil. Now, the back of the foil, the side that gets adhered to the nail plate, it is matte. As you can see, if I turn it, you don't get that same, here, I'll show you just so you can remember. You see that reflection right there? It looks like fire. Okay, you see that reflection on my ring light? Watch. You don't get the same reflection. If I turn it this way, you will because it's still plastic, right? But at the same degree, you won't see it, especially in real life, okay? But also, this side is matte. See that? Shiny side. And then this side is matte. Also, texturally, you can feel it and it has a little bit more grip to it when you run your fingers across the back of the foil. Alright. Now, I don't want to keep doing that just because I don't want to make my finger oils destroy the foil. So, we're going to stop rubbing it. But that's how you find out. Alright, so now I'm going to place this foil on. I'm going to try to center it as best as possible. Alright, so I have it onto my nail. I'm going to press, press, press. Shiny side up. You can use your finger and the warmth for your finger to actually get that to stick onto the foil glue, or you could use a silicone tool. That is up to you. Alright, Now, when the transfer turns like this translucent white, then you know that it's adhered. We might have some trouble here because it's still a little bright white. So I get to press it down. And then you pop it off. Okay? Here, come away. Just a little bit. Trying to see the best angle so you guys can see that it's coming up. Short nails, so cute. Oh, thank you. I know y'all like short nails. I have both sides done. I did an acrylic full set on my nails. I can still do press-ons on top. I'll show you guys how to do that in a later live. But thank you. Look, this is like, I have like pure example of how I don't like my right hand. It's so ugly to me. And why you guys don't get to see it often. First of all, my right thumb is wider, right? But then my fingers are just so crooked. Look, this one like goes that way. This one goes that way. This pinky is just, this hand is like, I don't know. And then this finger, my middle finger, is like super fat. So it looks off because people think that I put tips on that are too big. But that's actually my nail plate. It's just fat. It is fat nail plate. But I did both sides this time. If you guys want to see me, you're the same way. See, I'm not alone. That's my business card right there. I always keep my business card in my nails. Always. No matter how short they are or how ornate they are. Okay. Let's get back to the tutorial. That was just a little, what do you call those? Intermission. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and remove our foil. See if we can get it in a proper angle. There you go. You can see it coming off. And right there where I said we might have a little trouble, that's where we're going. It's down. So as you saw, you just pull it up. You see where your trouble spots are. Lay it back down immediately. Rub it a little bit. And then remove the rest. And then let me show you the transfer foil for proof. You see that? It's gone. And then I'll show you the nail. Look how beautiful. So pretty. Okay, now we're going to be applying dragon scales to this nail. So what we need is a condensed glue gel and B, our crystals and dragon scales. I'm going to use my crystal picker from Glitz to pick up some crystals. I have this beautiful rose gold crystal right here. I'm going to shine it up in a little bit of dry paper towel just so you can see how beautiful that crystal is. If you have crystals at home, will that match? I don't know. We're going to work with it. We're going to see. I might just do... Hold on. I have another box of crystals over here. I have over... I got a lot of crystals. I have over 15 boxes of crystals. All different kinds. These are like super cute. They're really colorful. They're available also at Glitz. I got about 9 minutes in the meeting. Oh man. Dang it. Well, if you miss it, if you miss the tutorials, I always drop something. I just dropped a whole bottle of polish, you guys. If you missed the tutorial today, then make sure you just rewatch it. I will put this up for replay. I have some AB crystals as well. Hold on, I'll grab those for you guys. just feel like all of my like supplies are out to get me. That's probably what it is, because they don't want me to be great. So here is my AB crystal kit with my smaller crystals in it. These are really cute, and they are good for people with short nails like me that I have on right now. So we could use AB crystals as well, which we might, because it's very universal. We can put any dragon scale color next to it and it'll be great. So we'll do that. We'll get an AB crystal. I'll get a couple different designs out, different crystal shapes for you guys. Just a couple. We're not going to do all of these or use all of these shapes, but I do want to show you that you can use several different types of centerpieces. I think that's a good variation. Okay, so if I were to add these to the nail, I would use these two crystals, triangular crystals, facing each other. I would use that one singularly, and then these two raindrop crystals or bunny ear crystals. I like to call them bunny ear crystals. It's probably not what they're called on the site. I will try to go find that if I remember what they're called. And then a diamond shape right here. So you can place these crystals onto the nail just like this. I think I'm going to use the bunny ears. They are adorable, and we're going to probably use it that way. So I'm going to go ahead and get my iHold condensed glue gel in the original viscosity formula. Actually, let me do you one better just so you can see. I'm going to go in with the extra thick formula today. Extra thick. Okay, it says it's great for big crystals and 3D designs, and it absolutely is, right? But it's also great for intricate placement of dragon scales. So, extra thick condensed glue gel is a crystal glue gel, and it is, for lack of a better explanation, extra thick in consistency. So what it says it is what it actually is. Just spraying down my brush. I like to do that before I start, just to make sure that I don't have any residual gels on them. I spray them down with alcohol, and we go from there. Squeaky clean. The squeaky clean. That's funny. Okay. So, I'm going to go in with some extra thick condensed glue gel. And another fun thing is that you can put matte top coat over top condensed glue gel. So, we're going to do that as well. So, I'm going to grab some extra thick condensed glue gel. Look at that. You see how it doesn't move? If this was the original viscosity glue gel, it would fall back down into the pot. But this is going to stay there. It's going to give you the ability to create peaks, but they do eventually self-level. So when I say this stuff is extra thick, it's thick, okay? So I'm going to start by applying this extra thick condensed glue gel to the entire nail. I want to do this because I want to make sure that the nail is even. I don't want it to have high spots. We've already put the structure in. Pretend that this is a sculpture nail. We've already put our structure into the nail, and we don't want to do anything to disrupt that. Okay, so condensed glue gel now applied. Do not cure. Okay, what you're going to do is you're going to go with your matte top coat of choice. I'm going to grab the matte premium top gel, and I'm going to apply a thin layer of premium top coat. Right over the uncured condensed glue gel. If you have an issue with matte top coats, like streaking your colors, like if you do something like nail art and it streaks your colors, apply a base gel first over your nail art and then apply the matte top coat. Just a little tip for you. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and place my center crystals. And we're going to try to center these crystals very nicely. And then you could even do one better. If your client's like, I think I want more bling, I think I want more crystals, you could actually add to your design at your discretion or your client's discretion. Don't add more than your client is willing to pay for, because you're giving a service. Of course, unless the client requests a freestyle, then you do what you want. But we are in the business of service, so do what your client wants because they are paying for that service. So also, with that in mind, be ethical about your decisions and don't just add stuff and then later be like, okay, it's $500. Because if you never disclose the amount to your client, but before you decided to do something, then that's on you. You have to be transparent, okay? Each filler crystal in my salon, when my salon was open, I charged $5 for large fillers and $2 for $5 for these smaller crystals. So these crystals, it would be 5 and then 15, right? Excuse me, 10 and then 15, because $5 for each of these and then $5 for this one, because these came out of my smaller kit. The larger filler crystals are $5 a piece. Excuse me, are $10 a piece. Just so you are aware of how I priced my things. Alright, so we have the ability to use pink. We can use a yellow. And we could even use a white AB crystal colored dragon scale. You do not have to be limited to what type of dragon scales you use. You can use whatever colors that you pretty much choose. For the sake of simplicity, I'm going to go ahead and use the white AB dragon scales. This is going to allow me to, let's go do it like that. Yeah, it's going to allow me to use these dragon scales in any type of configuration that I want. This is the more versatile color other than the yellow and the pinks, because I have to be careful with my placement with the colored dragon scales. You can use a little triangle dish for this, but I'm going to go ahead and just use, oh, that's cute how that's set up like that too. Hold on, let me put it back. That was adorable, really cute. So that's an idea, crystal placement idea. I'll just leave that right there for you guys. But I'm just going to lay my dragon scales on my workspace, my work area, this SMA. You want to see the pink and yellow? I'll do another nail and do pink and yellow, just pink and yellow. So here's the thing with dragon scales. Dragon scales look different whether they are face up versus face down. And there is no, this is face up, right? So they are domed and then convex. And then when they're face up, they are concave. So there's like a dip. There is no right or wrong way to place them. You can place them whichever direction you want or whichever side you want, okay? I'm going to place them face up just because it will look the flattest. See? And for some people, that could be the easier way to see your dragon scales because they are quite tiny. I don't think a lot of people appreciate how tiny nail art is. It's one of those things where you just have to like be there to experience it type deal. Because we have matte top coat on here, I want to be very methodical with how I place my crystals. I do not want to get top coat over my glitter pieces here. Okay. In my opinion, dragon scales give a little bit more elegance to the design and it makes it feel a little bit more complete. So if you have trouble with making your nail art or your crystal art look finished, this is one of those tips that you can use that's very like quick and easy to learn, but it gives so much more drama to your nail art, to your crystal nail art. And it's so simple. So simple. There we have it. I'm going to try to get them as symmetrical as possible. The more symmetrical your dragon scales, the more symmetrical your dragon scales, the better the design looks. So I will do that. Because I did poke and prod into the gel just a slight bit, I am going to reapply it carefully. I want to make sure that this center is actually center. It's so many times where I'm like, after the fact, and I'm like, oh no, it's not centered, and it bugs me, even on like practice nails. It bugs me to no end. So I'm just going to make sure it's centered right now. This in particular takes me the longest to make sure that things are centered. Go around your crystals and dragon scales and pull that product away from them, making sure that everything is nice and even. And I'm going to show you, just in case you get the wrong top coat over your dragon scales, you can top coat them. Now I'll show you how to do that precisely. Look at that, no filter, no filter. And if you've paid attention, I have not cured this yet. This nail is still wet and nothing is moving. It's not going anywhere. That is why using extra thick condensed glue gel is a better option for beginners when you want to use something like dragon scales. Okay. So let's go ahead and go into the light. The premium transfer foil gel, the premium matte top coat does require a 60-second cure. And you need to use a lamp that is 48 watts or higher. I want to put something on my nails, you guys. But then I don't. I like them clean. I think I'm in my old lady nail era, where I just want simple and clean nails. I love nail art, but on me, I can only last like 2 or 3 days. And it's insane. Because I used to love it so much, and I wanted to wear it all the time, but the designs get so boring. And I think it's because I have the luxury of changing my nails that I get bored with my designs so quickly. I think that's what it is. Because I know for a fact that when I'm tired of a design, then I could just come and change it. And so many people do not have that opportunity. And so I think I'm a little spoiled. So if I want plain nails, I have plain nails. But also, I create press-ons. Like, that is the best thing ever. And if you guys want some press-ons, if you just like watching me and you're a client, you guys, you can get you some press-ons. I will be happy. Look at this. I will be happy to make you some press-ons. Just DM me and I'll get started with your commission. But look at this. Oh my gosh. And the matte is so gorgeous. Look how beautiful and soft and satiny that background is. You can still see that glitter. The ombre is immaculate. The transfer, oh my gosh, it looks even more beautiful under that matte top coat. And then these crystals are shining like nobody's business. Like, y'all, you got this. You can do this too. All right, so to top coat our dragon scales, because I have found with extended wear, because, hey, when I do nails, they last for freaking ever. So with extended wear of the dragon scales, they do tend to kind of wear a little bit, wear down. So what you want to do is you want to top coat them. Grab your precision glue gel. You're going to have a needle tip, precision tip, right? This is really, really, really important to have, because this is going to help you precisely place the precision glue gel over top the dragon scales. Also, if you have bigger spaces, right, you can untwist your cap and there is a detail brush inside for larger areas at one time. Or if you're doing like a diamond dust pixie nail, you can seal the edges with precision glue gel. Okay, so we're going to use the needle tip. Keep this red pen and replace it after every use. You're going to squeeze just a small amount to the tip of your needle. I'm trying not to squeeze it too hard. There we go. You see that little bubble? Isn't it cute? The cutest little bubble. That's all you need. All you need. You're going to take that needle and you're going to literally cover your dragon scales with the precision glue gel. If you need to squeeze more glue, squeeze more glue. But be careful with the pressure that you use, because you can create bubbles. Okay? And now we're only going to go over the dragon scales. And you can also go around your crystals, but do not go on top of them. Okay? Hi. You're going to go around your crystals. I don't know why my phone is like getting all these notifications, but it's all right. Got a little bit of an overflow right here. I want to wipe it off. Okay. Don't want it to be shiny. I'm gonna cover it back up with matte top gel. Just a personal preference. I don't like the edges of the precision glue gel to show. So I am going to go right back over it with my matte top coat, because you do need to cure precision glue gel. So now I have top coated my dragon scales, and they will be shiny. They will remain shiny, and they will last a little bit longer for you. Doing crystal placement like this lasts about 2 weeks at least, depending on your client's activity level. Everyone is different. You might have one client that can go 8 to 10 weeks. One of my clients went 100 and I think 6 days. 106 days. She waited until I got off of maternity leave. 106 days. Her crystals are immaculate. Stayed on beautifully. And then I had clients that couldn't last a day. So, but they did stuff like, oh, what did you do? Oh, I was playing basketball and the ball hit my nail and the gem popped off because my nail broke. Okay, what did you do? Oh, well, I was moving and I was moving boxes from my house, and my nail like kind of hit the corner of this box and my crystals fell off. So these crystals falling off will be extremely situational. They will never just fall off randomly if you apply your crystals the way that I show you. Okay, you will have the retention that you want with Glitz Crystal Trifecta and using the method that I just showed you. You want to apply your condensed glue gel first. Do not cure. Top coat with your top coat of preference, meaning you can use a shiny top coat, you can use matte top coat. We have a hollow top coat, and you can even use our rose gold top coat. All of those absolutely beautiful. You can use any of those right on top of the condensed glue gel of your choice. We have 3 formulas in the condensed glue gel. We have the original formula, which has a thin self-leveling viscosity. We have the extra thick condensed glue gel that is literally extra thick in viscosity. It is self-leveling after a minute or two, and it sits there. Whatever you use will stay in place while you work. You won't have that slippage or sliding of your crystals and stones. So it's more suited for big charms like your cause charms or your big kawaii pieces. That is what that's most suited for. But also it's beautiful to use with dragon scales because you need that precise timing to place the dragon scales. Dragon scales take work. Okay? And the last formula is called the Omega Gel formula. The Omega Gel condensed glue gel formula is absolutely amazing. You can use it to apply our Instatips. You can use it to create 3D designs. You can, yes, this stuff is amazing. You can use it to adhere crystals, and you can use it for chrome detailing. So it's multifaceted. It's beautifully used to use. It's non-tacky, where the other two are tacky, and you must cover them with top gels. Omega Gel does not need a top coat. And extra thick condensed glue gel as well as Omega Gel needs 2 minutes of curing time. Okay? The original formula, 60 seconds. Extra thick condensed glue gel and the Omega Gel formulas of condensed glue gel need to be cured in a 48-watt lamp or higher for at least 2 minutes for proper curing. Okay? So you have those 3 formulas, and then last but not least, you have the Precision Glue Gel. Precision Glue Gel will help to double secure your crystals. So just kind of think of it as the little facets that hold in the diamonds or your precious stones on your fine jewelry. So you use this at the last point to make sure that everything is secured. And then you cure it for 60 seconds. Alright guys, that is your simple design for your dragon scale placement today. Super easy, super quick, beginner friendly. You guys can do this. If you do try to use some dragon scales, please tag me in Glitz. I'm simply Nail Eden, and Glitz, you can tag them at glitzaccessoriesandsuch.com. If you want to purchase your own set of dragon scales, right now, this month is the time to do so. It is definitely Black Friday and deals everywhere coming soon. I can't reveal what they are. However, just be on the lookout for it and make sure that you use my code HEYDOM, HEYDOM, at any point ordering at regular price. My code will knock your price down so that you save money. Also, using my code helps me to provide free education like this. So, when you use my code, you're helping to support me and you are saving yourself money at no additional cost. So thank you for using my code. My code again is HEYDOM, HEYDOM. You can use it at glitzaccessoriesandsuch.com. You can head over there through the link in my bio. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, do not hesitate to contact me. You can message me at any time or comment on the comment section below this live or any of my posts, and I will respond within 48 hours. Again, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Toodles.